So you guys just got done in Tokyo recently, right?
We did.
We were in Tokyo this morning, actually.
Oh wow! And you came all the way to Vegas, just.
Yep.
Okay.
We flew from the Philippines to Tokyo, Tokyo, San Fran here.
Okay, so Tokyo, they have a pretty up-and-coming EDM scene. It's starting to really blow up there, get really big. Is there anything you notice in particular, just in terms of like the trends, what people like there, what people do different, just in terms of the scene that's, you know, drastically different than here in America?
Well, I think the rave culture, in terms of wearing like the bands and the fluff and everything, is definitely there, but they've added their own twist to it, haven't they?
Yeah, the Harajuku style.
It's true.
So what do you mean by Harajuku?
The girls just get really dressed up. There's a lot of signs, and they're just mega, massively enthusiastic about every drop. It's amazing. It's an absolute pleasure to play.
And is it the same with like all the candy and the furry stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's next levels.
Next level.
Yeah, they've taken it to a Japanese level, a Harajuku level.
Yeah.
Okay, and so just building off of that, I mean, some of the biggest EDM markets in the world right now are like Australia, Europe, North America. Just from having been like where you played, where do you think is the next big market that's about to explode, just from your experience?
It's funny.
Asia.
I think
Is Asia next?
Asia's pretty enormous for EDM.
I've been hearing a lot of people say Brazil. A lot of ours are talking about Brazil.
Brazil's
Massive.
already huge for us.
Yeah.
Like, our shows there have been crazy, and like, just when Tomorrowland was there just recently, it was insane.
It's
so
cemented it.
yeah, it's definitely already popped.
So you think Asia's the next one to pop then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Singapore, Zucao.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
So last time we talked was back in October, and we were talking about your new album, Collateral.
Yes.
It's still not out yet. Does it have a release date yet?
Yeah, it does. July 10th, or is it July 22nd?
It was August 10th.
No,
Soon.
No, because we're having
Summer?
a release party on July 13th.
Oh, okay. We've delivered it, and now, yeah.
All the singles that you've been getting for the last 4 months have all been off the record. So now it's just up to the label to decide when they want the album to drop. And then I think we're actually releasing singles after the album.
Yes, we are.
And so we're going to see another single before the album drops?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Which one? Can you tell
It's
us?
going to be called Bulletproof.
Is that with anyone, or?
It's featuring a vocalist called Harrison.
Okay, right.
He's actually a singer from South Africa, but he lives in Sweden.
He did that track Mayday recently, right?
No, it's a different Harrison.
Oh, a different Harrison,
Yeah.
okay.
We've known Harrison for about 6-7 years, when he was in a band called Cape Town.
Okay.
And we've just been talking forever, and we had this record, and we were like, Harrison, do you want to jump on it? He's incredible. He directed the music video. He's a real artist. So, pleasure to have him on there.
And do you still have that track with Nicky Romero that you told us about back in October? Is that still on there?
Yes, Let It Go.
That's going to be the single after Bulletproof.
Really? I thought the other boys was.
No, I think it's going to be Bulletproof, Let It Go, then the other boys.
Nice.
I think. Don't quote me.
Yeah. So are we going to hear that before the album releases as well, or?
No. The album's going to release like in the next month.
Okay, and then that will come
around the same
after.
time as Bulletproof. Yeah. Right now we're in the middle of Hey Ricky. Hey Ricky's releasing next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the video's dropped, but
Right.
like the single's not available yet to buy.
So speaking about the Australian dance scene, Future Music Festival recently announced that they're cancelling, unfortunately.
Yep.
Why do you think they had to do that? Was it because of their unorthodox style? Was it just low attendance? And how do you feel about them kind of shutting down because they were a big part of the Australian dancing?
Yeah, well, they're still doing club tours.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think they've just moved away from the big festivals, because those guys were really pioneers when it came to doing not only EDM festivals.
Yeah, they had other kind of like
Artists like Azealia Banks, they had
Ellie
Ellie
Goulding.
Goulding, they had Kesha, so they really brought a great array of artists. And I think they've just gone back to the drawing board, and now they're doing more club gigs.
So do you know the reason for their cancellation, though? What really spurred it, or?
reasons. You hear a lot of rumours,
Yeah.
but you never really know.
Okay, and again, with the Australian dance scene, it's so big, it's so emerging. We're always hearing about new artists, right now, like Will Sparks, Flume, What's So
Yes.
Not. These are the big guys. Is there anyone in particular that you want to kind of shed a light on that might not be in the spotlight just yet, that's up and coming?
Peking Duck.
Peking
Peking
Duck.
Duck.
Okay. I mean, I've heard of Peking Duck, like anyone else that maybe nobody's heard of, just really under the radar.
Look, we love a lot of the indie vibe in Australia.
Bag Raiders.
Exactly. Bag Raiders are incredible. So, I mean, those guys are still constantly
They're around.
bubbling in the scene. So I think it's just a matter of time, The Peking Boys, Adam and Ruben, they played at Coachella this year.
Right.
So I think
Did they?
yeah, they did.
Oh my god, that's good.
Yeah. So I think it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, so you think the scene in Australia still has a long ways to go before it kind of hits its climax?
No, it's just different.
Different?
Yeah,
How so?
it's like, it's more indie.
Okay.
You know, you have bands like Sneaky Sound System.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's just every territory is so different. That's what's great about touring the world and learning about different artists. Australia has its own vibe, which we adore.
Yeah, of course.
And I think, you know, it's just a matter of the world hearing that music and loving it.
Yeah. Now, not only are you guys DJs, but you're also pretty in touch with the fashion world. You kind of like fashion icons, I guess you could say.
Thank you.
I mean, from what I see, yeah.
We're all sweaty.
You guys always dress interesting,
Just
but
been 2 hours.
yeah, I don't blame you.
115 heat.
Yeah.
That ain't hot.
So, I mean, you know, having your foot kind of in both worlds, in music and fashion, do you find it's kind of tough to stay in touch with both industries? You know, to split your time between both, kind of have your finger on the pulse of both?
No. I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I think it
they go
works
together.
They're just, you know, it's all just a self-expression. You know, how you dress, what you listen to, how you dance, what you play. It's all just about being who you are, and I think they really work well together.
Do you prefer one industry over the other, being, you know, fashion, music, or you love both equally?
Oh, look, music is where it's at.
That's where your heart is.
Music is where our heart is, and then the rest is just like added bonuses for
Right.
us.
Okay, and now when you're DJing and you're behind the decks, do you guys have kind of a system, because you have two people back there, so does one person do more of one thing, one person does more of the other?
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
like,
definitely a little bit more on the mic.
more the hype person, okay. And you're more mixing and...
Well, Mim's just really good at hyping.
No,
so don't like
Liv just
them.
refuses. She's like, get on the mic, get on the mic. Ah!
She's better than me at that. So.
Do you find it difficult sometimes to have two people back there, since, you know, there's not always enough to do for two people?
No, there's so much to
Better?
do.
So I've spoken to artists who are in groups of 2 or 3, and they're like, well, sometimes it complicates it a bit. You know, sometimes there's not enough to do for everyone.
No.
Well, I feel like the thing is we play a lot of records. We do very quick mixes.
Yep.
Sometimes we're playing 3 records at the same time.
Yep.
And Mim's on the mic, so there's always a lot to do.
I wish I had a third hand at times.
A third sister just to help out.
No, a third hand.
Third hand.
That I could like a cappella it, turn it up, bring it down, add add the delay.
Different effects, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.